Porsche reveals a new top-of-the-line version of the classic 911. The Pagani C9 is caught once again on camera, this time in hot weather, and a mule is involved. But don't worry, we'll fill you in. We also break down the Super Bowl car commercials, what was good and what sucked. Plus, we have that Chevy tagline winner, or winners, I should say. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D, and you're checking out Fastlane Daily, and I'm $250 richer. Thank you, Lord Breezes.
This episode of Fastlane Daily is brought to you by Auto Wall Art. Turn your favorite automotive photo into a work of canvas art. Go to AutoWallArt.com.
Today, Porsche has revealed their new 911 Turbo S. On the outside, the sheet metal hasn't changed, but that's okay because we're only concerned about what's under the rear hood. An increase of horsepower to 530, that's 30 more than the standard turbo. Top speed is also increased by 1 mile per hour to 195, as if that means anything if you've got a tailwind and a normal turbo. And there's also a wide range of new standard features. Things found optional in the normal turbo will now come standard in the S variant. This includes stuff like the 7-speed dual-clutch PDK, Porsche torque vectoring, locking rear differential, launch control, and the Sport Chrono package. In the end, all the improvements let the Turbo S sprint to 60 in a staggering 3.3 seconds. Although, I wouldn't really use the word stagger. That means to walk or move unsteady. You know what? I'd go with like scrumtrilescent. Or maybe zippy. What do you think of that, JF? Zippy? Yeah. And we may have snow up here in the Northeast, but in the Southern Hemisphere, it's summertime. And when you're a car manufacturer looking to do some hot weather testing, what better place than South Africa? That's what Pagani decided to do last week when one of their C9 prototypes was spotted in Upington, South Africa, where temperatures in February averaged 34 degrees centigrade, or in the mid-90s for us Americans. These aren't the first photos of the C9 mule, but they are the best detail shots we've got. This is the first photo of a mule, actually. Anyway, last year you may remember we saw this same car alongside an SL Black Series in Colorado for some high-altitude testing. Those photos pretty much confirmed rumors that the new Pagani will share the same AMG-sourced engine as in the Merc, a 700 horsepower 6-liter bi-turbo V12. Say that 10 times fast. While testing in South Africa, sources told us that this prototype was able to reach 255 miles per hour in the intense heat. We suspect the new Italian Exotic has another year's worth of testing before it hits production. Pagani wants to get this one perfect. The C9 will be the first model they produced that will meet DOT standards, make it street legal and available for sale in the US. Pricing will be in the $1 million range, and we're sure that the exterior shell will look much different than this mule. No, Ian, the other one. Thank you. By the way, for future reference, if you want to test your prototypes in private, try to rip off the government-issued prototype high-speed prototype stickers before pulling into a gas station. Was I supposed to say prototype twice there? Okay, don't worry about it. Sort of, you know, kind of gives it away. Anyway, thanks to EasyCarBlog.com for the spy shots. Make sure you go check those guys out. And after 43 years, the Saints pulled it off, winning their first Super Bowl ever. Sorry, Peyton. I know. Well, of course I watched the game, but the entire FLD crew, some of who don't give a rat's ass about football, sat for the whole thing as well. Like most of America, we were all paying attention to the tons of commercials mixed between actual gameplay. We wrote the evening off as work-related because the Super Bowl is the time of year where, you know, we could see all the new cool car ads. Or so we thought. A handful of Hyundai Assurance commercials clearly got their message across. I mean, the Brett Favre one was funny, but it seemed to be missing something. They made a badass Pikes Peak video last year. Why not, you know, just run that again? And Kia, you know, they had this. Apparently, if you're a teddy bear, a wool monkey, or a red-looking woman's toy, you'll love the Kia Sorento. Oh, and Dodge had a great commercial too. The only problem is they failed to realize that the Charger isn't really the answer to our manly problems. Viagra is. I mean, but seriously. How about an ACR Viper? If we really wanted a dream, I mean, that'd be good, right? Yeah. But the award goes to Audi with their Green Police ad. Why don't we just roll it?
You guys think about plastic bottles now. The water setting is at 105. Now.
got a TDI here?
Clean diesel.
You're good to go, sir.
Good afternoon, officers. Are those foam cups you're drinking from? Yeah. Please step out of the car and put them on the hood.
Now this was okay funny during pretty much the entire commercial, but what sealed it was the ending, when the green police officer pulled over the real cop. Because that was funny, that was the funny part. That's why. And on last Wednesday's episode, we asked you what Chevy's new tagline should be. There were a ton of good ones, about 2,000, but we found two that stood out. Here's one from Clutch Kick 406, and he said, Chevy, Chase, the only good one out there. Yeah, that's very good. Good. The second was from Metric Zero, and he wrote, Chevrolet, a sphincter buys what?
What?
A sphincter buys what?
Huh?
Exactly. It's good. It's good stuff. You guys will be getting a couple t-shirts. Expect an email, and you'll be getting some t-shirts. Exactly what I just said. All right. That about does it for Fastlane Daily today. I'm Derek D. here at our new studio. It's nice. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Right? That's fine.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.